Okay, so yeah, I'm doing this video handheld because earlier my camera stopped recording when I was trying to do another video and I had it up on the tripod. So this way I can actually see that my camera is still functioning properly and everything. So yeah, I just wanted to make a little quickie video talking about my channel. So I'm going to be rebranding my channel. The current name of the channel, Teletrans1, that is associated with a whole bunch of bullshit. Like, I was on Twitter at one point under that handle, and I dealt with just way too much toxic shit. They're arguing with people, and there's just some, like, people out there that just don't like me, and I don't like them. And I just kind of I want to get away from all that bullshit and kind of start fresh. So I will be changing the name of this channel, and I will be using Gen Oscura, which is the name that I've been using on Instagram. And for those who don't speak Spanish, Oscura is Spanish for dark. And so yeah, and so my channel, the focus is maybe going to be a little different. Like, I kind of want to stay away from politics, stay away from the anti-feminism, anti-SJW stuff. For the most part, stay away from like trans stuff, like the trans politics. Because honestly, like, I'm getting sick of that. It's just like, sure, I care about things like self ID and demedicalization, and the fact that there's like 50 bajillion and genders these days and all the different pronouns and all that other ridiculous shit. But I I just don't really want to talk about it, honestly. It's gotten old, and I guess I just got burned out from this, from just dealing with people on Twitter, because I was getting crap from like both sides. So, like, of course, because of my views being against self ID and all this other stuff, I was getting crap from the, transgender folks, giving me crap and calling me true scum and all of this. But I was also getting crap from the opposite side. Like I was getting crap from transsexuals and their allies. And so there were folks like in the general like true scum camp, folks with views like mine, but goddamn, some of those people, eh, they took it to the extreme. And I actually want to do a little bit of venting about that, a little bit of ranting, just because I kind of want to get some of this shit out of my system before like moving on. Specifically, I wanted to talk about Tranime Girl, because she's one of the big ones, and she's like the person that I can't seem to really get out of my system. Some of the other folks, like, I'm done with them, but Tranime, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I have trouble like completely getting her out of my system. But yeah, so she doesn't like me at all. And she's come to the conclusion that I'm just a man with a fetish. And something I find really kind of amusing is that I was looking at her Twitter feed just recently, and somebody was like calling her a cis man, who was saying that she was a cis man pretending to be trans. And so what she did was she posted a picture of her dilators and her estrogen pills, and going, yeah, a cis man wouldn't be taking estrogen and wouldn't have, dilators. And the thing I find amusing about that is that, yeah, I'm post op, so I have dilators and I take estrogen. So, by her own logic, I'm not a cis man. But as far as she's concerned, I'm just a dude with a fetish. And all of this came down to me posting lewd tweets and, like stuff that was fairly explicit. And they, and so people complained about me posting, explicit tweets talking about masturbation and whatever. And so they were telling me, "Oh, stop posting that stuff." And of course, I kept posting it because I'm not going to let some feminists and whomever like dictate what I post, right? And then like I would keep posting this stuff, and then they would be like, "Hey, stop posting stuff." And of course, one of the things that I've said so many times is, if you don't like what I post, then block me and move on. And I was getting into an argument on one of the comment section of one of Tranime's videos where I said that. I said, if you don't like it, block me and move on, right? And she said that saying, if you don't like it, she was saying that block me is like, that's like the internet equivalent of groping somebody and saying, if you don't like it, get a restraining order. What? That's offensive, honestly. That is just so offensive. Like, because the two things are so not comparable. Because going up and grabbing on somebody is not the same as posting a tweet on your own Twitter account. And like, even if you were to like tag somebody, that's still not the same thing. Because if somebody sends you a tweet and it's something you don't like, you can just go, "Ooh, I don't like that. Let me block that person." Or you can like log off Twitter. Like, that's not the same as somebody physically fucking assaulting you. And it's just kind of shocking that she would make that comparison. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, and she really, like, in that exchange on her video, she really went on me, and she was angry. And, and I was actually apologizing. I was apologizing for something that I don't remember doing, and that I, might have done accidentally. And I said, "Oh, if I accidentally did this, I'm sorry." And her response was to tell me that I wasn't sorry and blah, blah, blah. And it's like... And I don't know if she was like gaslighting me, but that's what it felt like. Because it's like, here I am apologizing for something that I don't even remember doing. And then of course she's latched on to certain things that I've done on Twitter and completely ignores everything else. Like, so she acts like every one of my tweets is lewd. It's like, no, I tweeted about other stuff too. Or she was complaining about the other one, is there was a thread going on about female genital cutting that I jumped into, and I brought up male genital cutting. And she cannot let that one go. She keeps bringing that up, and you like to hijack threads on FGM, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, I think there was like the one thread on female genital cutting that I jumped into and said, "Hey, what about male genital cutting?" And honestly, like, I did that because male genital cutting doesn't get the attention it deserves. Female genital cutting gets all the attention. So it's like, I kind of felt like, hey, what about these other victims? And of course, I've been a victim of male genital cutting, so it's a kind of a personal issue. But yeah, there was like that one thread, and I think that was it as far as that goes. But goddamn, Tranime takes these things and just blows them out of proportion. It makes it seem like that's all there is that I've got going on. And, so, I mean, it's ridiculous. Because I'm into other stuff too. Yeah, so I really need to just move on And I really need to just get away from Traname and her ilk. Because even though, like, I'm post-op and very happy with my transition and all that stuff, still having people, like, constantly, having people, like, tell you that you're just a man with a fetish and you're not really a transsexual and all this stuff, it's ridiculous. Oh, and another thing. On that same exchange I was having on Traname's video, somebody else accused me of being a sexual predator. And I've been around the anti-feminist and men's rights stuff enough to know that once those kinds of accusations start flying around, that's your cue to get the fuck out of there, because that is some serious shit. And I mean, and the accusation is baseless. How the fuck am I a sexual predator by posting lewds on my own Twitter feed? And the funny thing is, I wasn't even posting any, like, nude photos or anything. Like, there are other trans folks on Twitter who are posting, like, actual nudes. Or, like, trans porn stars, like, posting, like, videos of themselves, engaging in sexual activities. I posted words. Explicit words, sure, but words, not pictures. And again, if you don't like my content, then block me. You don't have to see it. And it's not like I was, like, fucking hunting people down and be like, I'm gonna tweet nasty stuff at you, whether you like it or not. So yeah, like, it's just fucking ridiculous. And so yeah, I just need to, like, get away from some of that bullshit. And so yeah, the channel is getting rebranded, and I'm hoping to make more positive videos. And what I think I might do, if I ever feel the need to make any videos on some of this other stuff, I may very well do that, but I'm not going to do it on this channel, because I don't want this channel to be infected with, like, negativity like that. I mean, yeah, I plan on doing vlogs and talking about my issues and all that, so there might be some, like, stuff on there that's maybe a little more in the negative domain, so to speak. But I'm not going to be like, but I'm going to leave all this other bullshit behind. I'm going to try to anyway. So yeah. Now, I'm still going to talk about my transition, of course, because I am going to be getting facial feminization surgery and breast implants. And I'm going to be getting back into finishing up the hair removal on my face, which is awesome. So I'll talk about that, and I might delve into some trans politics stuff if there's anything particularly relevant. And if you see something that you want the opinion of a transsexual on, like, send it to me, and I may or may not make a video about it. We'll see. But yeah, this channel is going to be... it's going to be geared towards primarily, like... It's going to be, like, similar to other goth channels where I'm going to do videos, like, showing you, like haul videos where I show you, like, clothing that I've purchased, accessories. Also, I want to do, like, vlog videos, because I'm getting back into weight loss, and so I want to make videos on that and document it, for the benefit of other people who might be going down that road, and also for my own benefit to help keep me on track. And, and I may also do some, vlogging out in the world, like if I go somewhere. So yeah, I mean, if you've seen, like, the channels of, like, Toxic Tears, It's Black Friday, Angela Benedict, you can expect stuff like that. And I do want to do some, like, DIY videos, because, like, I make my own, like, spike chokers, and I do want to make a video showing how to do that. And I've got some merch and some merchandise that I'm working on. I've already got some stuff up on Teespring, so I'll make videos about that, whatever. But yeah, I'm hoping this will be, oh yes, and makeup videos. I forgot about that. Makeup videos too. So yeah, overall, I hope this is a more positive channel and I can leave some of that other bullshit behind and those hateful people. You know, those people that like they act like they know more about me and my situation than like me and the doctors and medical professionals I worked with. Because, you know, if I wasn't actually a transsexual, you would think that one of the multiple mental health professionals that diagnosed me with trans would have said something. You know? Like, I mean, seriously, it's been like at least four of them, like I think like neuropsychologist, therapist, psychologist, and another psychologist. That's off the top of my head the people I can think of, the mental health professionals anyway, that have diagnosed me with trans. And then, of course, I also got, you know, the approval for surgery from the surgeon himself. So it's like, so yeah, multiple mental health professionals think I'm trans. The surgeon thought I was a good candidate for the surgery. And yeah, and so yeah, this video has been a little rambly, so I'm gonna stop rambling. And yeah, I just hope in this next year everything is more positive and I can leave some of the hateful bullshit behind, because some of those people, honestly, it just seems like their life just kind of sucks and they're just a little too hateful. And honestly, I'm really tempted to just make a dedicated video, just kind of really kind of ranting about this stuff, but I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Anyway, so I'd like to thank all of you who watch my videos and enjoy them, because I actually appreciate it. So, and I hope to get more people watching my videos in the future. So, thank you very much, and I will see you on the next one.